free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptors along with your issue and suit location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
A reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive trading card packs. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by Raptors edition packs.
Fans, be certain to join us at our Power promotional day at the entrance to Orlando Complimentary Raptors Stall. The Baseball Association and the Toronto Raptors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
So the Lakers win the tip. Doncic looking it over. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
And here is Pirtle. For 3, Barrett. Hachimura grabs the miss. Doncic outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending
substitution here for the Lakers. Alex Len's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And the Monsters subbed in for Luka Doncic. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Barnes looking around. Here's Shed. And he uses the glass on the layup.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Pass to connect. Here's the monster. On the wing, Reeves. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
painful to watch, guys. You can see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Raptors lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's the monster. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Finney Smith in at the center. And that one's good, Barnes.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Reeves. He has 6. Pass to the monster. The shot, no good. Raptors with the lead. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Inside. Here's Barnes. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Cavaliers. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Shed, that's good. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. He's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Connect. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Number 1, the Raptors. In third, the Lakers.
And you know what? These are 2 of those teams that just live off their transition game. They put a lot of pressure on you defensively because that's where they get the bulk of their offense.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Toronto. Grady Dix checked in for Chris Boucher. And quickly in for Walter. The Monsters checked in for the Lakers. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Doncic against quickly. And here's Ingram from the arc. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Here's the monster. It's good from the top of the key. The Monster's got his second basket. Here's quickly. Pass to Dick. Quickly setting the pick for Dick. Ingram outside. Takes a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Doncic passes to the Monster. Let's go. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. The Monsters got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Hurdle finds Dick. The rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to the monster. Shot from the wing. That one, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And it's quickly missing. Lakers trail by 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Ingram outside. LeBron against Barrett. Riddle with a screen on LeBron. They get it back, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Here's the monster. Rebound by the Raptors. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Crosses over. It's rebounded by Barrett. Now Dick, the 3. No good that time. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. It's the Raptors. They lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Toronto Raptors.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And now let's see what the NBA power rankings are starting to look like.
Checking out Toronto, they're still trying to find their direction. A little too inconsistent for me, and, that's why they're not ranked that high.
Yeah, we've seen glimpses from them. The consistency hasn't been there, but we're just getting started. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally, is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Here's Barnes. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And the Monsters subbed in for LeBron. .50 left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Connect. He's checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. That free throw good from the Monster. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Releases. Toronto grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pass to Mobo. Plays it up and banks it in. Mobo's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Lakers 5 right now. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. The Monster out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Hachimura in at the 5.
That's one he knows he should have drank.
Pass to Mobo. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. James looking it over. James absolutely owning the inside. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. Ingram right side. And slam dunk by Ingram.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
James the best to the Monster. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 6th rebound on the night.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Raptors. The Lakers also with a sub. Hayes is checked in. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a one-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be the fourth of the string of 5 played on the road.
Yeah, LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
Here's Barrett. And he converts the layup. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Here's the monster. Barrett covering. Here's LeBron. LeBron fights his way through.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Pass to Boucher. Now here's Ingram. Ball's not loose. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
At the line for 2. Los Angeles calls timeout. Attention fans, now on the court is for Heart Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. If you want a t-shirt, I need to hear you at your very loudest. Who wants one?
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Monster. And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Dick. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Misses the baby hook. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. The layup missed. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP and he will only be better with an expanded role.
Solid effort tonight on both ends.
I've talked
just caught MP's